Do you feel constantly overwhelmed by your life? That literally you have so many things piled up and you don't even know where to start. This is episode 1 of Identity, how to push yourself when you do not feel like it. I'm gonna be honest, as a first generation child, as an overachiever, as a person who genuinely has the hustle mindset, oh my gosh, literally you're just always in this mindset that you want to get things done, that you want and will get things done. You're having so many mixed ideas in one that it's almost impossible. Like, your brain is formulating so many ideas per minute. It's like just like girl, stop. So I think you understand the feeling that you want to do all these projects, but you don't have any more fuel to give. You don't have anything more to give. And honestly, if you don't have anything to give to yourself, how can you give to others? How can you fuel into these projects that you're working on? So this is why we are taking some time, and I hope that this can actually help you in kind of acknowledging you're not supposed to have your shit together. Sometimes you're allowed to feel. You're allowed to just be. Okay, so I just would love for you to release these things and give it out. Desembuchelo. Take it out your system. And how are we gonna do this? Well, I'm gonna give you like 3 steps, very simple. It's called the pouring into you framework. So you're gonna pour in some time, effort into yourself, into you getting to know who you are, girly, because this season that you're in, that wasn't you last week. No, you're always constantly evolving, constantly changing. Yes, some things don't need a framework, but if it's interrupting your productivity, your life, your mind, and everything else, I think you should make some time to kind of think through it. And I will do it with you, girl. So do not feel afraid. I've been there literally so many days where I just had my brain in brain fog, loading, like in un punto blanco. And that's just because you're constantly thinking and super overwhelmed with information. So we need to brain dump it out. We need to write it out, okay? I know it's uncomfortable, but it's gonna be so worth it once you see that your productivity increases literally by 50%. You'll see. Trust. Okay, step number 1, switch your environment. Please, Amy, Jessica, Ashley, stop. Stop toughing it out. Stop trying to do like, oh my gosh, I have an exam next week. Like, no, I have to study here. Like, girl, make some time, please. Please, you can do this. You can. I believe in you, and I know that you can. You just don't want to. Come on now, girl, get your ass up. Okay? So I would love for you. There's so many free opportunities. There's so many free resources. You cannot tell me that you do not have it. Like, hello? Especially like here, if you're like in the US, you have a lot of resources. So do not come with me with shenanigans. Get your ass up and go to a library. Go to a library or go to a cafe. I don't care where it is. I just want you to get out of your house and do something there. Please. It is so good for your mindset with your clarity and everything. Change your environments. Or if it's like raining, or if it's like, I really can't go out, Emily, like I promise you, I'm like in the middle of a blizzard. Okay, I get you. So in that case, just switch it up. Like, go to your living room. Go to your living room. Go to a little cozy corner in your house that you have not visited yet, I guess. But yes, please switch your environment. Like, that is so good for your mind. If you do have a candle, turn that thing on, because it's like a brain signal. It's like a switch in your brain that, oh, okay, we're doing something else now. It really does promote relaxation in your body, and it's just a little like signal. It's a little cue to your brain that, oh, okay, I'm not in grinding mode. I'm in actually just present mode, and I'm just thinking about life, and I'm just, dilly-dallying, but doing something for myself, because it is very hard. I understand, like, you want to do all of these things, but we do need to make some time for ourselves, and it's really nice once you start doing it. I'm not gonna be like the saint and say that I always do it. Like, no, I understand that we're all busy people. We're all in a rush, or we're just going through a lot of these things. But I just want you to pause for a moment, please, and do this, because it is going to save you so much time that you're scrolling on your phone. All of that time that you were scrolling on your phone, you could have done this. All of that time that you were just thinking way too much about that friendship, about that ex, about that relationship, about the grades that you didn't get. You could have used that to put it into this. So we're not going to make any excuses and actually get it done. Because period, we will get... Okay, step number 2, acknowledging your pressures. So what currently is pressuring you? So that can be like, okay, Emily, I need to achieve good grades. I need to make my parents proud. I need to genuinely make my life financially stable, because I'm about to be a major grown adult. I cannot just be living in my parents' apartment for all this time, or I just want to get it together, Emily. It's way too much. So anything that is really pressuring you, please write it down. And I want you to know this thing, that actually my mother randomly just came by and she was like, Emily, te quiero que tú escuches esto. And you know how mothers are. They're always sending the Facebook messages, the Instagram messages. They're those parent messages that's they victimize themselves a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm grateful. At least I have that experience. But I'm just saying, she showed me a message from a psychologist named Dr. Cesar Lozano. If you are Hispanic, you probably know this. You should know this. If not, Google search him. But he's a psychologist, and básicamente he said, in English, it means it's okay to feel that way. It's okay to feel the emotions, but you shouldn't dwell in it. You shouldn't dwell in every single emotion. What does this even mean? It means you can feel happiness. You can feel happiness, joy, sadness, anger, disappointment, frustration, overwhelmness. You can feel all of these emotions. Be honest with yourself. You're human, okay? You're not supposed to be giddy and all happy all the time. That's just not real. That's not realistic. Although I try to be low-key, but it's better to be honest. It's better to be honest with yourself and be okay, I'm in this moment. Let me just be. And then, okay, you feel. But what about dwelling? Dwelling means that, okay, you keep on being in this emotion. You keep on letting this emotion dictate your life. You let this cause you to spiral even further down. It's for example, if I was frustrated or if I was overwhelmed, I would just basically procrastinate. Okay, that's a symptom. Procrastination is a symptom because you're feeling overwhelmed and frustrated. But the thing is, you're gonna procrastinate. You're gonna let all of your agenda fly by. You're gonna let time fly by. You're gonna scroll. You're gonna feel bad about yourself. You're going to probably I don't know, maybe even binge eat to compensate for all of the guilt that you are feeling. And all of these things, you see how it's a trend. It's just a step and step and step and step downward. This is how your emotions can go from feeling into dwelling, because you're so into your head about this emotion that you let this emotion dictate. But the thing is that you have the choice to let this define your life or redirect your life. And I know it's so hard, but even for me, even right now, look, my friends, they're not available right now. Okay, so what do? I'm okay, Emily, you need to actually make an opportunity for yourself to go out there and explore. Do the things that scare you. Talk to the camera, even if you're not the best at it right now. Even if you feel lonely in this moment, it doesn't mean that you're the problem. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It just means that don't limit yourself into finding new people, into experiencing new opportunities, new things. So I'm just vibing, and I'm trying to make the most out of my life, and honestly not guilt trip myself, not victimize myself. I hate I really, really despise, like for me, when I victimize myself. Like before, I used to do that so much, and that's why I binge ate. That's why I literally like cried in my room or cried on my birthday, and I felt so bad about myself. But I try to make the most of it. Hacer lo mejor que tú puedas de tu vida. Y okay, I yapped way too much. Like, why didn't you stop me, girl? When I talk too much, I feel like my throat gets so dry. I also made my coffee, and look at my mug. I have so many thoughts that my mouth cannot cooperate. Say, I prepared myself a coffee. This is, if you can't tell, our iconic Nescafe. If your Hispanic household does not have this, what are you doing? Go get some. If your abuelita doesn't have Nescafe, they're just joking. No, but I'm not even an abuelita. Like my mom, she loves Nescafe. Well, she loved, and now she's also like getting the cravings back because I bought Nescafe because without my coffee, I just can't. I need coffee. I think it's a New Yorker thing. Like we just need coffee. We're just known for coffee. Like Laura, like coffee. Yes. This is a cute little mug that I have and that my sister has. So we both got like matching mugs, and it is so cute. I love it. I don't know how we transitioned from mindset to banana pancakes, but here we are. Okay, so now I would like for us to implement one step to relieve this pressure off your life. The next thing that you can do is find out the why. All of these pressures, why are you feeling it? Like, what's the why behind you having good grades? What's the why behind wanting to get into that med school? What's the why in the research that you're doing? Or what's the why in the athletics that you're doing? Or the part-time job? You know, finding out the why is early on is so important because it's going to save you so much time. It's going to make you more efficient and just honestly like drive you. It's going to drive you through. Regardless of whatever you do, find a purpose in it. And it's going to make your life so much more lighter because you're not going to carry the task in a way that it's like burdensome. You're going to carry it as a way of learning, as a way of like you're developing yourself, you're bettering yourself. And when you see life in that perspective, it is so healing. It is so healing. One quick story time, like in my part-time job, I was literally so resentful of going to this part-time job because I felt like I wasn't really doing anything. Like, I guess cashier, but yeah, actually, I felt like I was doing way too much. Like, I was doing so much, being underpaid and all of these things. But honestly, like, I kind of reframed my mindset. And I was like, okay, what am I learning here? How do I want to approach every single day that I enter here? And from there on, I was able to really renew my mindset. Even though the thing was repetitive, I was like, okay, how do I want to show up today? I'm like ¿cómo se dice? Una persona con múltiples profesiones, así. Like, I had multiple roles. So, I wasn't just one thing. I was multiple things. So, literally, I would just be overwhelmed before. But now I was like, how do I want to approach these situations? I would be like, okay, if I were here and I would be the owner or the CEO, how would I want to show up? How would I want people to see the business? That's how I started showing up. I started showing up as the CEO mindset because I was like, okay, if I would be running this, how would I run it? And that changed my life completely, my perspective completely in how I work and how I show up. So it also gave me confidence, and that is contagious because I saw like people around me and they would start talking, they would start yapping about their life, they would be telling me all of their things, and I would just like do a lot of things and I would just like own it, and I loved it. I loved owning like the space. And my boss, thankfully, he was also very supportive, encouraging, kind of like a mentor. Like I genuinely see him as a mentor. And it's very rare to find that. I'm not gonna lie, like not every job permits you to do that or gives you that space to do that. But honestly, seeing how you would show up if this were your business, in your part-time job, or in your school, literally defining the why and what you're doing is gonna save you so much of your brain. Like, you're gonna de-age your brain. You're gonna save some years to your brain. I promise you. And then once you find out your why, I want you to actually include all of these in a little sheet. In that same sheet, write down the pressures and the purpose, like the why of like why you want to do these things, and just select like 3 of them, I guess. Select 3 that you want to focus on. Okay? Once you selected 3, I want you to go to the next step, which is to use a little bit of AI. So why are you using AI, Emily? Like, I'm not promoting this. I'm just saying it's gonna facilitate a lot of these things. So you're gonna ask, can you include these priorities in my schedule? So you're gonna take a screenshot or a photo of what you wrote, and you're gonna take a screenshot of your current schedule, probably your Google Calendar or your uni's schedule or your work schedule. Take a picture of that, input both of these images into AI, and then just let it be. Let it generate a Google Calendar. And there you go. You have a calendar that is more tailored to those main priorities, and also, let's say, like the other priorities that you might have. Because there are major important things that are like your big priorities, and you have your smaller, a little bit more minor priorities. So keeping that in mind, keeping those top 3 right there is gonna save you so much time. It's gonna save you your brain, and I hope that can help you feel less stuck even when you don't feel like it, because you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. So if you have that Google Calendar that is right there, it's a system, it's a safety net that can catch you every time that you don't feel like it, because you're not going to feel like it. You're not going to feel like showing up every day. Like, some days you're going to feel amazing, some days you're going to feel like shit, but whatever, you're going to keep on doing it because you have that system. And please, if anything, always know that I'm here to hold you accountable, and you're going to have a community of girlies in our channel. Like, we have a community of girlies who will gather together and just have weekly Zooms, and I hope that you can join as well. If anything, comment guide, and I will send the link to my free blueprint. So I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.